streamed on YouTube before, but this seems like this might be a first. And I'm going to get it open on my computer just so I don't, you know, screw anything up. I also don't know how to check if this is actually working or not. I have to look up the video or something. Hold up, bear with me for a moment, stream. I don't even know if this is quite what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. Okay. Probably gonna turn my sound up for it for a second, just so I can actually check. Just gonna really have it open for chat and all that stuff, just to ensure that it's all working. I think my audio on my actual desktop is down, isn't it? Hold up. This. Quickly go down. No, it's on 100, so I actually don't know why there's no audio. I also have no idea to check if there actually is no audio or not. Oh no, it's on my... No, there's audio, never mind. I just forgot I had my actual, whatever it's called, even turned on. I can't even remember. Whatever. Anyway. Probably just gonna chill on a few comp games. I don't know, hopefully give up. I'm probably gonna start with extra modes because I do need to get an MVP in a single match. That's all I need for the rest of pretty much all the challenges. I've got a bit more XP I've got to get for the one challenge. But after that, I've gotten everything done. And that means I've made it, I'd say, pretty far. I've made a decent leap. And it's been pretty enjoyable, you know? By the way, probably going to say this now, but don't go too hard on the gameplay. The gameplay is going to be very rough, especially that I am not the best Hoops player. But, you know what? I'm going to try. And then stream, if this is ever not quite looking right, it's because I have never actually streamed on YouTube before, so a lot of firsts. I'll probably just kind of go with what I do usually on Twitch of just kind of like, not commentating, but attempting to not explain, but you know, just go over what I'm kind of doing, chilling around. This guy passes it up. I'm really playing all very passive here. I probably shouldn't be doing that. Probably should go in a lot more aggressive on it, but I don't have to go too hard. It is only a 0-0 beginning of game. Nice save by teammate. It's weird to think that that Hoops itself is just, it's such a different aspect of the game when it comes to Rocket League that it's not the same as, you know, the normal gameplay of shoot to score in an open net. It's now you have to get by, not an AI, it's, you know, just a feature of having a net. You know, like a rim is in, not a net. I guess there's a net no matter what, but the rim makes it definitely a lot more difficult. Brings up a lot of challenges, and then also saves. I mean, you'll probably see it throughout this that my saves are going to be awful, but I'm going to attempt, and you know what? It's kind of how it goes. You get better as you go. You know? And naturally, I don't know why I turned around like that. Tapped that pretty badly. Probably could have scored that if I actually played it any better, but again, it's just kind of how it goes. Sometimes you don't get the best hits, sometimes you do that, which made no sense of what I was even doing, and other times you can just kind of score. I mean, right now is not one of those times, obviously, but might be one of those times for the teammate. I just missed. I'm going to go like that, though. Okay. Nice save by teammate. That was kind of my bad for bits of that. He probably should not have hit that, though. I could have probably gotten a better clear. Good play by teammate on the shot up. That's on net. Don't know if they're going to save it, though. Missed my dunk up. I wanted to go for the demo there, but moved a bit too fast for me. Nice save by teammate. I didn't have quite the boost to get up there, even if he didn't get that. So definitely was a goal or not goal situation. Gonna pass it to him if he can get this up a little bit higher. I'm just gonna try to get it up. I don't think that might be up. Yeah, I had a feeling one of them was gonna save it no matter what. I just wasn't sure if that was actually going to even come close. Didn't really mean to do that, but luckily to my teammate read that pretty well. I'm gonna kind of follow this up the wall if this does go up. Pass it over to him. Admittedly, I didn't mean to do that either, and I don't think anyone expected it, so I'm gonna let him hit that. Never mind, he did not. That I did mean to pass to him, but he didn't quite read that as well. That's next to net? Nope. Okay. It's kind of a bit of a struggle to actually read if it is going on net or not sometimes, just because, you know, it's awkward positioning for this game mode. That it's more of just hope to God that that everything works out. Unless you can get the aerials to work, which I obviously cannot because I am heavy bottom fragging. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to go up to that. I wasted a little bit of boost by accident. Won the kickoff though. Gonna quickly pull back, grab the boost, dodge his demo. Wanted to tap that, but granted, even if... Oh, shoot. Okay. If that guy didn't hit that, I think I would have ended up knocking it out by accident anyway. Didn't quite get the demo, which is what I wanted. He's got that on point. That was a nice dunk. Okay. I'm playing pretty badly here. Hoops is really not my game mode, but I just, you know, gonna try for it. Gonna see what I can do. Fingers crossed something works out. I mean, I was able to 50 it off there. Enemy missed the ball, actually. That puts them in a very vulnerable position if teammate can hit this. Not quite. I'm going to try to tap that. Oh, I just completely missed it. Going to grab the boost there. I hear one of them going up. I'm going to save that off. Missed that one, though. We are in a... It's a rough position, but it's not an awful one. I was hoping that he was going to hit that, actually. I'm going to grab that mid boost. I think I might have just taken it from teammate by accident. Missed that, but we still have... It's not in the worst of positions, but I'd rather not have it there. Of all places. Especially that they're heavily going after the ball, which definitely makes it in this game mode much more difficult. And that, I don't know what teammate was thinking. Alright, I've got to tap down on him. He's still with a 50. But teammate really is not doing too hot with that. Okay, I did not go as planned for either of us. Wanted to go for the demo, but didn't want to ram my teammate by accident. Nice shot on goal, but a bit too slow to actually get it there. That was a good pass, but I don't think I was able to capitalize on that. Got it next to net, though. Not mean to get bumped. Gonna get it away from the one, try to 50 it in the other. See what I can do. Maybe the teammate can, Nah, okay. Gonna tap it like that. Maybe this will go to center. If he can tap it again. We need some kind of just an overwhelming tap up on them. Is what we're kind of looking for, I guess. Alright, I'm just gonna... Oh, please say I did not just score. No, I didn't. I screwed up my landing on that. I don't have much boost, so granted if this... actually, never mind, I got 40. Never mind, I'm fine. You pretty much, I think you only need 30 for many of the spots on the map. I don't have enough boost to follow this, so I'm going to quickly just head off and grab boost, because it's an awkward position. Teammate taking one for the team that's on point. Odds are they're going to save it, though, and that is actually game. Not even close to top place, still 100% off, or 100 points off, but I began to catch on end of game, which I'm good with. I mean, it took me a minute, but once I got it, I was fine. That teammate was good, I'll give him that. He definitely, he knew what he was doing, he had the shots, he had the plays. His passing was a bit off, but granted mine was pretty much like the same way. But once we got down to it, we were able to hold off, at least semi-decently. They probably could have scored for a lot of those spots. They had us in very tough positions, but they just kind of couldn't capitalize on it. Alright, time for game 2. All I need to do is if I can just get... Either I'm going to go for a winning streak, or I'm going to just try to go for the whatever it's called. I'm just gonna go for top place once because I really only need that, and then I can get all the crates I need. Which is like what, an import? Or I don't think they're called crates. They're called drops. That's just a thing. I don't even know. But I can get like pretty much all the ones that it said it was gonna give. I could have probably gotten for the shot there, but I can just get all of those if I just finish this last challenge. That's going on point. Yeah, I was gonna say, but he's gonna save that. I don't know what that flip was. Gonna quickly go like this, tap it around. Got the win there. Teammate did bump into me, but granted, it gave me a little bit more speed for going around to the side. So I mean, overall, what I would consider at least semi-helpful. Gonna tap it like that. Enemy's gonna go for it. It's not gonna be on point, but we really need to go into careful positioning. Gonna tap it like that. If teammate can... No, I don't know what that really was, but it was very interesting. He's got a nice position for this, if he can tap it up. No, not at all what I was thinking, but I mean, it was play. I mean, I'm guessing he didn't know that I was ready for that, and he could have passed it. That was a nice play by enemy, and I'm screwing myself up with my get back up or my recovery, but it was a nice play, but he was a bit off to the side. If he was more directed at the net, he probably could have gotten that not only over me, but into the net as well. I'm going to pull off to grab boost. I hear a teammate coming up behind me. Kind of going to go for the shot for that, but it was a bit short. Good demo by teammate. That actually definitely relieved a lot of pressure within the net. Enemy with a nice little tap there. Could have screwed a lot over if he... I don't know what teammate did with that second tap. He definitely made that a lot more difficult. Oh, that was a nice follow-up by him. I would have been able to get to that first one. It would have been difficult, but I would have been able to get to it. Alright, it's only one goal, and we still got 3 minutes. We got loads of time for this. I missed the ball completely. Not quite what I wanted. If this guy... Yeah, he taps it back. Because usually the corner shots are the most difficult at the rank that I'm kind of at. Just because, you know, people aren't as used to them, including me as in. I'm gonna try to go for that. I definitely screwed that up. Even if that was a normal game, I would have messed that up pretty badly. Meaning, like, that would not have been at all going where I wanted. In a normal game, I probably would have done a little bit better than that. But this team's definitely willing to go for the demos, for the bumps. Which, I mean, it gets annoying, but granted, it's part of the game, and it's a good way to play it. If it wins, it wins. I'm going to try to tap it away. If I can try to get this to at least a centered position. Teammate definitely ground shot that a little bit too hard there. I'm going to have to back this up with teammates in that position because I know he can't quite get to it. Going to try to go for that type of play. I might have just screwed my own shot over. That, whatever, I'm just going to save it right there. I'm already on the wall. If teammate can just tap this up. Nice little pass in. Okay, nice goal. I was going to say, I wasn't sure if one of them was going to get to that, but... I screwed up my one shot, but granted, they probably would have saved it off their positioning. They had an actual chance to get that. It wasn't indefinite, but... You know, they had a spot for it. That they could have saved it, which I still should have taken it, but... Gonna tap it like that. Tried to go for the 50, but he didn't quite hit it. Teammate's gonna have to... Yeah, that was a nice play by teammate. I was gonna say, it's an awkward spot for him to attempt to go for anything. I was expecting, honestly, the demo, that's why I jumped, but... Nice shot by teammate, definitely. He's jumping off. Taking a huge lead on me of 150 right now. He's good. I definitely kind of have to kick it up. I need to start reading his plays a bit better. I was able to not tie it, but I was able to at least hit it. Teammate did a rough play with that. He probably shouldn't have jumped to that position, but it's whatever. He did it. It's too late now. My aerial was just god-awful there. I don't even know what that was. Okay, my plays so far have not been good. But, I mean, it's tied at least. Alright. So, I'm gonna just follow him up with this. Alright, I at least got the save somehow. I know you can get saves in this from the beginning, but granted, I don't think they would have scored that for positioning reasons. And that is not good. Now we're down a point. I mean, at least I made 50 points up, but it's still, it's rough positioning for a lot of this. I'm going to go to the back wall. Nope, the enemy didn't actually go up for that, and I just screwed that up. I really did not even come close to booting it up. I'm going to wait to see what happens here, because teammate is just a bit too close to that. If I push up and then they get it behind me, that's just an open area. I need to stop kind of standing still, though. That's the thing. I'm playing very... Okay, I don't know what teammate is doing. But not like I'm doing much better, I suppose. Gonna tap it like that. See if I can follow this up. Couldn't quite read it. I'm gonna let teammate take this to the wall if he can... For an air dribble or something? No, he didn't even attempt for that. Much too hard. That was not what I wanted. Okay, teammate's in just very awkward positions this game. Like, I can't push that because he's right next to it. That I keep thinking he's going up for that because he was in. And yeah, he's not bad, but he's definitely positioning himself in spots where I can't tell if he's going to go up for it. Just because one moment he'll go for it, like a normal thing, and the other moment he won't. So it's harder to read a teammate when they do that. But again, I mean, granted I bottom fragged anyway, so it's not like I can say too much. But still. Alright, well, div down. I might try to switch the game up a little bit because I'm not having too much luck with whatever this evening is. Not Rumble, Hoops. I do want to rank back up in Rumble. I definitely dropped that way too heavy. But I'm going to go with the drop shot because that is what I'm going to try. Fingers crossed this goes a little bit better at least, but I have absolutely no idea. Alright, loading through. Did I canceled back? I dropped my controller. That's... Okay then. Well, guess I'm now loading back in. Alright, now I'm switching again. Let's see, what do I got? I think I can trade some stuff up. I've still got this glitch basically. That like my blueprint item I canceled. Well, I hit out cancels Y, but also starting your inventory is also Y. That's alright. Guess drop shot is not the game that I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for whatever this is even called, Snow Day or not Rumble. Jesus. I'm gonna go to Rumble and attempt for it because that is the play. Rumble was I was a champ, but man, did I hit hard. I started playing with some of my friends, and we always went on huge losing streaks, and that did not go too hard or go too well. But it's whatever, you know. I can catch it back up. It's only one division or not division, one ranking. So that's not that bad. It's you know, it's not as bad as it could have been if I started losing even more. I'm just gonna hope I get good teammates. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like god at this because I'm really not, but I'm not awful. So I mean, as long as I don't play like garbage and as long as the teammates aren't really bad as well, then we should be fine. Okay, he took my boost, whatever. He's probably following up, so that's fine. Probably gonna stick back a bit because they're definitely very heavily pushing with each other. So I can't be the third man off side trying to, I might be able to get a goal here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Nice shot by teammate though. He definitely had good awareness on that, good playing. We both kind of just worked on that together and it just, went well. He probably activated that a little bit too early, but honestly, it wasn't by much, and it still worked. So, I mean, hey, if it works, it works. I don't have too much of an issue with that at that point. I'm gonna try to follow this up as much as possible. I really don't want to waste all my boost going all the way out for that. Try to go for the bump there because I didn't have the positioning. If they can get this to center, I do have a plunger ready. I did not mean to steal that. Well, I mean, I did, but I didn't. I didn't mean to steal it. I just was trying to pull it in a bit faster because it was... Yeah, no, I shouldn't have done that. That was not what I should have done. But anyway, we're winning 2-0 now. And to be fair, I still do need to get first place in an extra mode, so I don't have too much of an issue with getting the extra points. I also just bumped my teammate by accident. But again, as I said, I don't have too much of an issue with getting extra points. I mean, I'm personally fine with that. I'm gonna wait because I do have the grappler. I did not read that in the slightest bit right. Nice shot by him. Alright. So far, it's 3-0. If the team just forfeits, I mean, I know they won't because we are quite literally a minute in. But if they were to, I'd be able to get on top, which would be very helpful. I'm going to wait back here, see what they can do with this. Off shot, but if teammate can kind of follow this up, I can hear myself about to get demoed. Just going to tell this guy to go away. I've got a magnet ready. I can try to go for a play on this, but I want to see what teammate has. I don't want to steal away if he has spikes or something. Which he did not. Okay, he kind of was just pushing off in a way that just made it seem like he had some kind of ability. Which is always a bit risky, because like I would say, if he has something like spikes, then that could heavily screw so much over. A bit of an off for a punch. I'm quickly head back, grab the boost. I probably start using mini pads more, but honestly, I rotate so often to get the big pads that like I just that was a nice shot by them. But I rotate so often to get the big pads, it's usually not as needed unless they have a heavy a boost user. Which typically, if they do, then at that point I'll just start going for the mini pads. Gonna let them kind of fight this among themselves over there. My English is dying off again. Bad tap. Probably could have angled that a little bit better. Gonna try to get this guy out of our net. Did not work. Whatever. Teammate's got a nice magnet area for that. Yeah. Okay, I was gonna say he had a bit of a run up, and he definitely had what he needed for the placement of that. So that was well played. And they left but one. If just this last guy stays, I am 1 point behind. All I need to... I swear, I am 1 point behind first place. 1. If that means if I hit that low 5, I would have gotten it. Man, that kind of sucks. Whatever. That was well played. We ended up making it through, definitely finishing off early, which, I mean, I'm good with that. So, I mean, you know, it worked. Ish. Alright. Don't quite know what happened there. I'm just gonna kind of sit back here for at least a second. I probably could have pushed up for that, but that was definitely a further out go, and if I missed it or if I got outplayed, I would have been absolutely demolished. So. Alright, that was more of a simple goal, so I mean, like, I'm fine with it. You know, it's not like I'm gonna start putting down a goal, but that definitely didn't have pretty much any defenders, anything like that. So, I'm good with it. I've got the heavy Okay, I don't know what this guy in goal was doing. He's definitely the lower one of their group. He just kind of, well, that guy did that and then hit it in front of our own net, and then the other guy just kind of sat there. That worries me that is the teammates I've got. Just gonna hope to God that that was a fluke and they just kind of went brain dead for a second or something. You know, it happens. It's just not as helpful, especially that they are both clumped up right there in the corner and both not hitting it either. Okay, teammate at least got a play off of that. Granted, I probably could have gotten the same effect, but in Rumble, you always wanted to get it out as fast as possible. And that is a bit risky, especially the fact that even if I got that in front of net, neither of them were ready for that. So that definitely, it shows what kind of teammates I've got here. I was going to wait for that, but that definitely... Oh, teammate, that was not the play. That was not either. At this point, I'm kind of reading that they are definitely just the, they're ball-chasing teammates, which worries me heavily. Because when a teammate ball chases, it's pretty much just hope to God that they don't screw everything up. And then also you gotta carry. So, I mean, yeah, they've got 30 and 20. They definitely are very much ball chasers. I don't know how they got diamond, but again, maybe it's just an off game, but it's just, I'm not a big fan of when it's like that. Of when the teammates are just not doing too much. I could have probably bounced for that instead. Bad play by me. I'm gonna quickly teleport just to get that open. Oh, awful bouncing off the wall. That's okay. The guy right below the ball right now, that T guy, he definitely is he's definitely fairly new, or at least he's definitely not this rank. That guy is probably, the applesauce is probably a diamond, and the T-bone. The T-bound guy is probably, my guess is maybe Plat 2, something like that. He's probably around there, because that's typically what it lumps to. Anything lower is going to be annoying, but he's, I mean, he didn't even aerial. That's the issue. Like, I know, like, Plat 2 in this, granted, though, is probably, like, a mid to high gold on real, so he's probably around there for actual threes, but you know, here is obviously not quite there. Or not quite very high. Yeah, that, I don't know what they're doing. They definitely, the second you see someone sitting underneath the spot where the ball is going to fall, you have to go for it. Like, you can't use your ability unless it's something that will directly hit the ball. Alright, good win on kickoff by me. One of my teammates just missed it, but the other one is also missing it. Yeah, that, see what I mean? Like, that just, that type of thing just worries me. Admittedly, I went for that, and then it didn't work, and I hit the bump anyway. The bump didn't do enough, though, sadly. Okay, teammates have got to 100% hit this at least somewhat, if they can just tap this again. Oh, the one guy who hit it was the one who should not have. Like, me and the other teammate both had the punch. That type of thing, and that was the guy who I expected to be diamond. That type of thing is what what pretty much screws a lot of stuff over. Because not only do we have two people already going up for it, he had the worst hit that all it did was center them, which is not very helpful. I can't go directly on this. They are both just sitting in net. Not very helpful with that. Okay, I don't want to accidentally plunger this, but that might have been at least a set. No, it's not even close. I really messed that up. Alright, this guy just goes, if no, he didn't even turn around. I might need to just kind of hope to God that either they can score, they don't do awful, or our defense keeps up, because this team is a full team of... Yeah, that was all my bad, but I don't know how the one's a silver tournament winner. Okay, never mind, now I do. That was an awful goal, but I just kind of messed it up. I'm hoping that was not me who gave him the disruptor. I don't remember if it was or not. If it was, that's my bad. If it wasn't, I mean, then it was whoever did gave it to him bad. But it's whatever. Okay, I really don't know what they're doing. My teammates' plays are just so... They're so random. Like, they have got nothing kind of to them. Okay, I was going to say, I had pretty much an open net at that point, the second I froze it. It was just kind of going for the double tap then at that point, which I could have gone for an open net, but I really screwed it over on that. I had it a little bit too high and then just tried to follow through. Which I have done almost everything, especially for their bottom player having like 50 points. I screwed that up. I could have actually gone for a shot there. Actually, he 50'd it off kind of well. Whatever. I got the clear. If I was able to follow that up, I probably could have gotten the goal as well. But it's whatever. Gonna try to just launch that towards net, and I got it in. So yeah, this is definitely the issue of teammates. The fact that I've got 675 points, and they've got 208 and 118. Like, that is the issue I get down to with teammates. That they have done little to nothing. Gonna let this kind of go off. Oh, okay, that was not good. Gonna try to tap that away. Really not getting the best positions, but I can at least try to do what I can. Them actually giving this to me gives me extra little boost. I mean, I didn't need that much, but that I did not want to do. If teammate can score this, this is a huge deal. Okay, that's good. Okay. This is going to be, I hope, a win, because we are having a 2-goal lead with 9 seconds. It's possible they still win this, especially with it being Rumble. But, I really don't like games like this where I have to do a majority of the work. It's just not very helpful. Kickoff at least. Okay, I'll want it, but not by much. Actually, if you can get this. That's cool. It was their bottom guy, and I don't know how I still got an assist for that. I could have sworn someone else would have tapped it. Oh no, okay, he was the one who actually tapped it and scored it with that exact same hit. Well, that is officially game. So I consider this pretty good, especially that I get all the drops. I mean, logically, yeah. What I get? Challenge complete. I'm guessing that was all the drops coming in. Well, it made it to Div 4 with that. I would have liked to make it back to Diamond 3, but, you know, can't always make it with everything you need. And this should be... No, nothing came through. Okay, maybe I have to claim it or something? Well, oh yeah, I probably have to claim this. First of all, it's a level up, which means I got Supernova. 50 wins in any competitive playlist. Another level up. That's just a body. Okay. So all I need to do is get, what is that? 8,000 more points, which is, it's a lot, but it's doable. And then I'm done absolutely every challenge. Let me get a garage, and I'll open up all these right on the stream, just because I've got them. One import, one rare, one very rare. I'm actually probably going to open these on a Twitch stream, if anything. So this stream, peace, because I'm not getting anything. But yeah.